Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 25 of Direwolf20's ServerPlay series on Forgecraft. I'm checking out, I think today I want to play with LV coil. Cool. What's MV coil then? If not, so that is electrum ingots, which are made from, don't mind me, I'm learning real quick. Gold and silver makes sense, standard old thing. Assuming I've got stuff like that. So today I want to play with immersive engineering a little bit. I think some of the stuff that was broken when we last played with it has since been fixed, at least to a point. So I'm going to play with it a little bit, and we're going to see how it turns out. So I've got reinforced blast bricks, I've got coke ovens to build, I've got the hammer, I've got some stuff that I think will hopefully work out for me. And if I'm right, iron sheet metal, huh? Okay, cool. This stuff can hang out in here. I'm going to hang on to my engineers, dude. And the hopper, I might hang on to. But yeah, I would like to play with this today. Because I want to make RF power, if I can. That's kind of a goal of mine, as you could tell by my attempts to do so an episode or two back. I didn't have all the luck in the world, and unfortunately, my attempts at RF power have come crumbling down. My only options really... Well, that's neat. For RF power gen, if not Buildcraft, then I can do immersive engineering, and I could do that other mod that I was telling you guys about, deep resonance, but I haven't learned it yet, so I'm going to jump into immersive engineering. I think because I know this isn't going to work, I'm going to deconstruct what I've got here, and maybe make a room that's dedicated to immersive engineering. And we'll see how well we do with it. So that's kind of a hope of mine, that we will have some luck. Cool. So I'm going to leave that stuff there. I can probably do you and boom. Let's see. What else am I going to want to do here? So we definitely want a couple coke ovens in here. I know that for sure. I might want to put them in the walls. Would that be a cool plan? You know, let me go break square, boom. And coke oven. So where's my coke oven brick? So I should be able to place line. Sweet. Awesome. And engineer's hammer that guy, right? Coke oven. Pretty sure that should be sufficient. Is the coke oven coke brick, right? Just want to double check. I forget if it's hollow or not. Oh wow, the book is much smaller than it used to be. Cool. Ores or processing. Coke oven. 3x3, so it is not hollow. There we go. Nice. So I feel like I should have 2 more coke oven bricks, shouldn't I? I would think. Yeah, it definitely feels like I'm missing like 2, but that's okay. I'll figure out what happened to them, and clearly crafting 2 should not be a challenge for me. Let's get some coal cooking up again. Of course, I could do this with wood if I really wanted to, but I kind of like the idea of using coal. Of course, this is kind of like the last of my coal. So I think what I should really be doing, aside from breaking everything down here, and I'm just going to destroy it all. I don't care. I'll live. Let's throw all this stuff into an organizational area here. And let me organize my inventory and then come right back, because I want to investigate what kind of cool stuff we can come up with immersive engineering for power purposes. And then we can probably play with some of the Buildcraft abilities, like, you know, the assembly table. I'm pretty sure everything Buildcraft will work just fine. It just so happens that the way our server is configured, we are using a mod for World Gen that Buildcraft just does not like. So basically, you know, if we had for example, Buildcraft oil in the world instead of Pneumaticraft oil, I think we'd be all right. So anyway, we'll be back in a minute. Let me just check this out. Yeah, refinery can go away. Yeah, be right back. All right, guys, we're back. And courtesy of my Thaumcraft setup, I've got some native clusters that I converted from the raw ore ingot stuff. And I'm going to start working for immersive engineering now. Let's go put this stuff away. That should be cool. I do have some nickel ore. That did not have a Thaumcraft version, but that's okay. So I've got this in here. Obviously, coal coke's cooking up. Creosote oil is in progress, and that's cool. Let's make another coke brick. So that's just clay, brick, and sandstone. Should be easy, hopefully. I'm guessing that stuff would have been in here. So 4, 4, and 1. There we go, 27. We will place line. I could probably actually, if I really wanted to, make a spell. That would just build a 3x3. If I needed to, but I don't. Boom, coke oven number 2, nice. So we're gonna let both of these cook up, and I'm thinking, let's see, more coal coke. Coal coke is pretty much awesome stuff. Let's think about if I put a couple tanks in there with some redstone engines, fluid pipes, one more wooden fluid pipe would be nice. So what we could do, I don't think I could extract from both of these, could I? That would be neat. But I don't think with Buildcraft pipes I can extract with both. That's unfortunate, because they're, yeah, not going to flow that way. So what I could do is something like this. And I wouldn't mind pipe plugs, but I actually need the thing for that, so... maybe we'll handle pumping out later. For now, we'll just let it be. So you guys can produce all your creosote and do whatever you want. But yeah, we'll definitely set up liquid pumping later. Cool. So that should be good. And you can be this guy. Nice. I just want to throw one more set of smooth stone in here so it can process while I'm working. Excellent. So now for the blast oven, so reinforced blast brick, this one's probably going to be hollow in the middle, right? Do I want this sticking out the back here? I think that's a good plan. Are you also not hollow? Crude one is not hollow either. That's strange. You know, I was having some buggy issues with stuff, so I'm guessing that I must have lost blocks throughout this process. Oh wait, does it require the hopper on the top? Yeah, it requires a hopper on top, it looks like. That's fine. I would still like to know why I'm missing one reinforced blast brick, but let's go get that stuff. So I think I've got... So So I can convert this back, right? Because this is just blast brick with steel plate, and I've got a iron plate. Okay, gotcha. Also, interesting. All right, let me get this thing built and we'll be right back. All right, let's see how this looks in the wall. Oh, that's a weird looking thing. Oh, hello. Okay. That was funky. So cool. But, debating if I want this here or not. But for now, I think it'll suffice. So let's get some more steel cooking, because I know we're going to need some of that. So 53 ingots sound like a good round number? Sure. And if I need more, I need more. Coal coke, and a little bit more. That should get things going. I also want to try hooking up this thing. I don't know that it was fully implemented last time I tried it, but where is... Might be in this one. Yeah, this thing. Blast furnace preheater. So it needs IF. So that's what we're going to be producing pretty soon. Okay, that's cool. I'll have to figure out how I feel about this stuff being here. But we'll be back in a minute once some steel cooks up. And we managed to get a few things. I think I want to get more bottles of creosote because we're going to want more treated wood planks. The first thing I'm going to go for is a water wheel. So we're going to need 4 water wheel segments and a steel ingot, which doesn't sound terrible. In fact, I might even have the stuff I need already, so maybe I won't come back. Let's try it. Each water wheel segment is going to need 4 sticks. So we're gonna basically need 16 sticks per water wheel, right? And then a steel ingot, which we're working on. Already got 2. Nice. And an achievement. Cool. So I'm going to want 3 of these, I think. So we are going to need a few more treated wood planks. That's cool. So that will be 1 water wheel, and I want 3 in total, like I said. So we've got a 3rd ingot here. Nice. So I'm thinking I might have under this room be where the power gen is. So this guy doesn't need to be here anymore, really. I'm going to put him away. That's good. Cool. The other thing I'm going to need is a kinetic dynamo, which requires a copper coil block. So that's LV coil around iron. That's not a big deal, provided I've got more copper. I really don't have a lot of copper, do I? I just went mining a lot. I'm guessing copper is not more frequently found. Let's see. Overworld around Y48-ish is probably the best place to find it. And it is found almost not at all as deep as I was. Below 32, you won't find it. So, yeah, that's what we're looking at. Okay. So I do need to go get more copper because these guys require 4 copper for 4 LV coil. So I think I can make 1 kinetic dynamo, but then I'm literally going to be out of copper. But let's do it. And I believe that is an iron ingot, so no biggie right there. I'm going to grab some redstone because I know typically you need some of that as well. So that's just a regular stick in the middle. And this dude, and this dude. Nice. Okay. So let's get a water wheel going. I'm thinking, do I want it in the basement or do I want it outside this wall? This wall might not be a terrible place to do it. Let's do... Yeah. All right, let's come back in a minute. Let me clear out the space that I'm going to want for this, and we'll be right back. All right, I think I'm doing this correctly. Engineers hammer this until I think we get that side facing out, right? That looks good. And let's set this up. So here we will place 1, 2, 3 WaterMills. And if I'm not mistaken, this should be right, I think. So water flows down here. It's going to flow from... I'm going to start with just these blocks. I'm going to try and make it look nicer in a bit. But water should flow this way. And it should basically flow down here. And yeah, that should be good. Like I said, I'll pretty this up in a bit, but for now I just want to test the basic flow of things. So I think we want this guy to be here, right? Does that sound about right to you guys? We'll test it out.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hey, Fireball. I am recording, just so you know.
Okie dokie.
I'm building a WaterMill on Forgecraft.
You're building a watermelon?
WaterMill.
Oh, watermill.
Yep. From Immersive Engineering. Cool. I want RF power, and I had a problem getting RF power.
Is immersive engineering working correctly? Because in my dev environment, I was using it, and I couldn't get power to flow through the cables.
I'm told it's working, so we're going to find out. So if I put this here, yeah, no, so this does have to be about this. That looks pretty cool. So that's interesting. The WaterMill's spinning the wrong way.
That's the feature of the new watermill.
Yeah, right. Oh, now it's behaving a little bit better. Come on now. Don't take forever to break. I probably have a shovel on me, I know. So is that cool? Are we generating RF now? I want to say we probably are. Hopefully at a decent rate. And like I said, I will make this look nicer in a minute, but I just wanted to get it working. So now let's get a capacitor. I wouldn't mind doing this with MV, but I'm pretty sure I need Electrum for that. And the only way I know to get that is with Electrum Grit. I need Silver Grit, which is hammer plus silver ore in a crusher. Oh, I would have to hit the ore? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's a bummer. I don't know if the crusher's working yet either. Well, I do need more copper anyway. And I already converted all my ore into ingots. And I don't know if there's a way to do it from ingot without the crusher. But, so let's do LV capacitor, which I think is just copper and lead. All right, well, I'm low on copper anyway. How about I go mine, and then we'll come back and try this out. Alright guys, we're back, and I've got myself all kinds of cool stuff. So, nickel, lead, that stuff's smelted. I'm cooking up my copper clusters, but now that I know what I need to do, I can grab my hammer. So let's get a bunch of electrum. How's a dozen of you plus a dozen of you sound? And I'm gonna hang on to this unprocessed ore. Iron, I'll probably want to process. I just went mining and got a bunch of stuff. I already sorted half of it. But in theory, these two can come together to get me electrum. Nice. And then we can get that cooking. Perfect. Because I do want to do MV, pretty much. So there's the MV capacitor, which is electrum, lead, treated planks, and redstone. That's going to be easy. MV wire connector, which is hardened clay, not a problem. And MV coil, which is electrum. So that shouldn't be a problem. Let's get hardened clay going. So I know we're going to want that. This version of ForgeCraft is so weird for me because there's like a bunch of new mods, but there's a bunch of mods I'm so used to. Like I'm legitimately using vanilla furnaces. Let's put it that way. Like, what's up with that, Direwolf? I'm using vanilla furnaces.
Well, do you have much of a choice?
No, that's what I'm saying. Is there's all these new mods, but also like all these mods that I'm used to having that are just not updated yet. Like, none of the mods that add a new type of furnace have been updated, as far as I know.
Doesn't Tinker's core library add a furnace?
I don't think they had a furnace. They had the smeltery, but...
Well, I know, but I thought they had... I think it's in a... Is it... I can't think of the core library for Tinker's. I thought they had, like, a furnace that was made out of netherrack.
There might be. I don't think it's in, though. Because I don't think we have Natura. I think we just have Tinkers. So let me just do a little bit of crafting, and we'll be right back. Alright, guys. So we are back, and now I've got my MV capacitor ready. And I'm going to try and make a couple more MV copper coils here. Should have a little bit more electrum cooking up, which is good. Copper's done. I'll throw this in here for now because I just know I'll want it. There we go. Cool. So let's turn this thing on and see what happens. Everybody ready? This is just going to be a test. Nice. Okay, so this thing had RF. Does this thing have RF? Nice. Hey, RF, or IF it's called. It's actually IF, but it's working. My MV capacitor is filling up from my water wheel. Nice. That's cool. That's actually very cool. Neat. Okay. Let's put some stuff here. So we're actually going to want, if I'm not mistaken, I want water flowing in this direction. So let's get a couple more source blocks. Hopefully I can get this to work. Yeah, that'll do. I think that speeds it up just a little bit. So I wouldn't mind glass being here. I wonder if there's like some fancier looking. There's thickened glass from Extra Utilities. I'm guessing that that works. There's intangible glass. So that is just sand and glass smelted. Might want to give that a go. But for now, I want it to look good, but I will I will come back to making this look good. For now, I just wanted the power gen tested and working, and it definitely seems to be. So that's cool. Now, let's try. So this is my immersive engineering room, right? So I could have a bunch of stuff running through the base. What I'm thinking is maybe we'll have like this be some of the power usage room. So that might be cool. So let's see what we can come up with. First off, I'm thinking I'm going to want 6 lasers. Does that sound about right? That sounds good to me. And then we're going to want the assembly table, right? So let's do that. So we're going to want an iron gear, check. A gold gear, check. And a diamond gear, check. Followed by the assembly table, and we're good. So let's put... keep thinking that's there. You can see I've kind of mapped out how I want this to be. Because I think there's not many automation options aside from Buildcraft right now, so by doing this, hopefully we'll be in good shape. So let's put, I'm going to want more of these, aren't I? So I think if I do that, that will be the output face, right? And then I should be able to link you to you. Oh no. Let's clear this path out and hopefully I can get this thing to go. I think the wires aren't rendering. And I think Blue mentioned that they're a little bit derpy right now. I think I'm going to actually bring this in a little bit so that the capacitor is more here. He said the wires are acting a little bit funny. I think that they are, in fact, okay. There's some kind of weird culling going on, I think, but that's cool. I think it actually is connected. You cannot attach this wire here, really? All right, so that one is connected. Just funny how it's rendering. Wonder if I can only have one connection at a time. That would be really, really stinky. That would be awful. That might be a bug. I have to imagine that would be a bug. I don't think that's intended. See, it won't let me actually connect anything more. From here to here, that works. And now I can't connect another one. Interesting. All right. So I think that's a bug. That's an annoying bug too. Yeah, see, definitely not letting me do that. Okay, not the end of the world though. Let's connect. That'll be a blue because that'll be input face, right? We're gonna link this guy. I think what I'll do is have one here. Nice. This can come over to here, let's say. Oh, that's a problem. Ha! Oh, interesting. So I guess for now, hopefully this, you think this is 16 blocks? I'm gonna have to report this as a bug because I have to imagine it is. So is that cool? Are you gonna charge up MV capacitor? It looks like that's working. So while not ideal, hopefully, like, hey, we're on 1.8, guys. This is testing, right? Like, we are on a test server. We're fully aware that this is a test server. These are the kind of things that can and do happen as a result of testing mods. So I think that that's fair to say. Let's test to see if this will work. Go, lasers, go! Anybody? Are you getting power? So this has 0. This has 0, and this has 0. Okay, cool. All right, so test number 2. I have another plan. If that's not going to behave itself. I wonder if this will work. I have no idea. But we're going to find out. Oh, what's up? It does. Nice. Oh, we've got our... It took me a little bit of effort, but we got it. We definitely got it. Nice. The lasers actually look a little bit different than they used to in 1.7, and that's cool. Can I make pipe plugs? I think I can make pipe plugs now, which would be awesome. So yes, that is just a cobblestone structure pipe. Okay, so that's cobblestone and gravel. Interesting. I assumed that still required the thing, but it does not require the thing, so that's cool. So this guy surrounded by this. I think it would behoove me to do this. Nice. Is that cool? I think that's cool. So this guy's probably not generating enough power to manage 6 lasers. How much power are we getting, though? That would be good to know. 7.5 RF a tick. That's the energy rate? Seems low. Seems definitely low. 7.5 RF a tick, that's it. Well, I'm going to tweak my WaterMill here and see if I can't speed it up a little bit. For now, I'm going to wrap up the episode, and we will come back next time to see what we can see. You know what I'm going to do is just remove these guys, because I'm wondering if that might be causing a problem. It shouldn't be, but yeah, you never know. Let's see what kind of RF tech usage we got going on now. 7.0, so that's actually worse. Okay. Good to know. $7.5 again? Yeah, so we're gonna wrap up the episode. We will come back next time. I will see what I can do about making this WaterMill a little bit more efficient. But for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back, have a little bit more fun. All right, guys, take it easy.